All right, let's talk about something huge. What if you could take the guesswork, the stress, the pure luck out of crypto investing and turn it into, well, a science? Today, we're diving into BitradeX, a platform that says it's doing exactly that with AI, and it might just change everything you thought you knew about making money in crypto.
So let me just ask you, are you still doing it? Staring at those charts until your eyes glaze over? Trying to predict the unpredictable? Basically just hoping for the best? It's that feeling, right? That pit in your stomach? It's how most people trade. But what if it didn't have to be that way?
Now look at this number. This right here is why that feeling is so common. A 2024 report from the CFTC found that a massive 83.6% of retail investors actually lose money. That's not just a run of bad luck, folks. That's the system. It's a market built on emotion, hype, and fees that chip away at your gains.
And this really breaks it down, doesn't it? You've got the old way on one side. Gut feelings, emotional buys and sells, high fees. It's a zero-sum game where for you to win, someone else has to lose. But then there's this new way that BitradeX is talking about. It's all about data-driven precision. It's about AI doing the heavy lifting to maximize profits and turning this whole thing into a science where, theoretically, everyone can come out ahead.
I love this quote because it gets right to the heart of it. It's about changing the entire feeling of investing. Moving away from that frantic, life-or-death gamble to something calm, calculated, and, well, scientific. It's a whole different mindset.
Okay, so the big question is, how do they actually pull this off? It all comes down to their secret weapon, the AI bot. And believe me, this isn't just some simple trading bot. This is the core engine of the whole platform. So let's get into how it works.
For you, the user, they've made it incredibly simple. It's really just a few steps. You deposit your crypto, the platform converts it to its internal tokens, and then you're done. The AI bot just takes over from there, doing all the complex analysis and automated trading in the background. You don't have to do a thing except watch the profits get generated.
Now, that beautiful simplicity is powered by some seriously heavy-duty tech under the hood. You've got these three cores working together. A super smart strategy engine, a massive network that pulls data from over 100 different platforms, and processing that happens so fast, it's almost instantaneous.
And get a load of this. We're talking about the AI processing 2.1 terabytes of data every single second. And it's not just looking at prices. It's scanning social media sentiment, tracking huge wallet movements, even analyzing government policy signals. What this means is, the AI can see market shifts coming an average of 17 minutes before a human trader would even have a clue. That's a huge advantage.
So, you've got this incredible technology, but what does it mean for your wallet? At the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Let's talk about the revenue model and what you can actually expect in terms of returns.
BitradeX has a couple of main options. You've got AI Daily, which is super flexible. You can put money in and take it out whenever you want, and that'll get you up to 0.25% per day. But if you're in it for the long haul and want higher returns, they have fixed-term plans that can go up to 0.5% daily.
And here's where it gets really interesting. Just look at the difference on this chart. Based on their backtesting, the BitradeX AI strategy hit a median annual return of over 125%. They say that's a whopping 417% higher than what traditional manual trading gets you. The numbers kind of speak for themselves here.
Oh, and on top of all that, the investment returns aren't the only way to earn. They've also built in a reward system. So if you bring friends on board or build out a team, that opens up a whole other way to generate income on the platform.
Okay, we've talked about the tech, we've talked about the potential profits, but now for the most important question of all. Is my money safe? Because let's be real, none of this matters if your investment isn't protected. Let's look at their security and regulation. So they have what they call a 3-layer protection system, and it's way more advanced than just a simple stop loss. Think of it like this. They have an intelligent system that automatically hits pause if the market gets too crazy. They use other financial tools to hedge against losses, and they have a giant fund pool that acts as a guarantee. It's like having multiple safety nets.
And that guarantee isn't just an empty promise. They backed it with a $10 million reserve pool from day one. So if on a really bad market day the AI doesn't hit its target returns, this fund automatically steps in to make up the difference for users. And they say that so far they have a 100% payout rate on every single compensation.
And then there's the legal side. This isn't some unregulated exchange in a country you've never heard of. BitradeX is officially licensed as a money services business in the US and has an exemption from the Monetary Authority of Singapore.
Having that kind of dual-continent compliance is a huge deal. It gives you an institutional level of security that's pretty rare in the crypto space.
You know, this quote from one of their users really says it all. It perfectly captures that feeling of moving from being a screen-watching gambler, riding every wave of anxiety, to just being an investor with dignity. It's about getting your time and your peace of mind back.
So it really seems like AI is changing the game. A new way of doing things is emerging. One where investing is less about luck and more about a predictable, data-backed science. It looks like the future is already here. So the only real question is, what are you going to do about it?